How you doing? I just want to let you know this is not for sensitive viewers. So if you're a sensitive person, this video is not for you. I know when it comes to Trappy, it looks like he upset like sensitive viewers. So if you are a sensitive viewer, I suggest you not watch this video. And I could say maybe a different video talk about it. You could say Trappy could be nicer, the things he says, but he's just giving his speech, his own opinion. I do believe in freedom of speech. Uh, when it comes to Kabam, I don't think they would agree what he says. It's just a matter of time when it comes to Kabam that they take away his CCP license or his access to CCP because Kabam is a woke company. So that's one of the reasons why I stopped spending in this game. Probably number one reason is because Kabam banned me from YouTube, so I cannot make comments anymore when it comes to their YouTube channel. So that's why I stopped spending in this game. So again, if you're a sensitive viewer, uh, this video is not for you. So I want to I would rather make other videos than this video, but I think this is a very important topic for a lot of viewers, a lot of people. So are MCOC defenders becoming too difficult, or some people would even say unfair? I personally don't really care if the defenders are too difficult or not, if they nerf them or not. That's just my opinion, you know. But I think the reason why people think they're upset about it, like I made this video, it upset a lot of people on the comment section, and I really thought it was like, um, I was surprised how many people are upset of this video, because when it came to Spider Woman nerf, a lot of people were upset about being nerfed, her being nerfed, and myself included. But for some reason, it looks like 50-50. Like, it's, which is kind of a little surprising to me. Like, half of the viewers or half of the people feel like they would rather have Spider Woman nerf, which is a little bit surprising to me. That half, I feel like half of the people that when it comes to Spider Woman, they want her to be nerfed. So I made this video, which a lot upset a lot of people, because as you can see, I said that, man, she's become like, what is this? Is this a joke? This is a 5-star, soling a 7-star rank 4 with 100% health in 19 seconds, you know. And I really want to say that I think people are just upset with saying that she's too unfair. Like I think the main reason is they just don't like losing. Okay, you're just a sore loser, in my opinion. Okay, and I want to let you know I'm a pretty straight up person. I tell it how it is. If you follow my channel, you would know I'm not a fake YouTuber. Legacy. So like I said, I tell you like the way it is. If you feel like you're already offended what I said, but when I said that, then again, this video is not gonna get any nicer, or or even yeah, this is not gonna get any nicer. So you want to watch some like Disney movies, some rainbows, Frozen, maybe that's a video you would like to see, then do that, because this video is not gonna get any better if you're a sensitive person. So I personally think you suck at the game. I don't know if to say that, because you know it makes me sound like a hypocrite. It's like you could say, I hate when people say get good or you have no skills, but at the same time, I hate when people say that to me. But at the same time, I'm sure the people that want Spider Woman nerf or even Surfman nerf are like, would probably say that to other people too, like get good at the game. Like, that would make them a hypocrite too, I guess. But I just think the main issue is people don't like losing. They're sore losers. I don't know what else was besides that you're a sore loser. Okay. If you don't like losing, then play a different game or something. So that's what I think. And I wanna say something. When it comes to Bureau Man, I think he's uh not a good person. He is like the Kramnik. If you know who Kramnik is, he's a chess player. He accuses uh everybody of cheating. That is pretty much Bureau Man of MCOC. Every time he loses battlegrounds, he accuses people of cheating. That's why I don't think he's a good person. He is the Kramnik of chess, and he's the Kramnik of MCOC when it comes to Bureau Man. But I do want to applaud him, say something positive to him. At least when it comes to Bureau Man, he's not afraid to show his losses. You know, I know some people are sensitive to show their lost fights. I do think he's better than MSD when it comes to MCOC. When it comes to Bureau Man, if you disagree, let me know. I just don't see any. I don't even think that's a question. But I want to applaud Bureau Man because he's not afraid to show his losses. And I think some people are embarrassed about it, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong being sensitive in those situation. I think that's totally fair, I believe. But when it comes to losing, comes to MCOC, you just I kind of say you just suck at the game, but I think that's not right. I don't think it's fair. I personally think you're just a sore loser. That's it. You don't like losing. I mean, maybe I just don't see when you look at the best players in the world. I guess this is like the best of the best. You don't see FinTech complaining about the defenders being tough. I know he's a Kabam pro player. Even though he works for Kabam, I think or I know he works for Kabam, but even if he doesn't work for Kabam, I don't think FinTech would be complaining about the defenders becoming difficult when it comes to the game. I don't think MSD, I know he's a Kabam pro player as well, but even if he's not, I think he would not be complaining that the fights when it comes to like surfing stuff are too difficult. Same thing with Andrew the Rough. I don't think he's going to be complaining. Or Dark Phoenix, he would be complaining like, oh, these defenders are BS or whatever. That's what I think. But then again, they're the best of the best players in the world. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like it's like get good. I'm not really sure exactly how to say it. So I know this is like dual, as you could see it. I don't know if you could tell this is dual. If but somebody said, dude, you're fighting practice mode. That really doesn't show you anything about uh, how difficult Spider Woman is. And somebody mentioned about Alliance War, Node 42, and like, okay, I just don't think it's fair to think a champion is tough based on a node in Alliance War. Okay, like if a champion needs to be nerfed, it should be their abilities, not some node in Alliance War that makes them tough. And like I know somebody mentioned like whoa, this practice mode, dude. I'm using a 5-star. Okay, I finished with 100% health. Okay, against a 7-star rank 4 sig 200. Okay, all right. And keep in mind, in Alliance War, you have this is without synergies, 0 charges. Okay, no boost. Okay, so let me just show you another fight after this. So I decided to use my 6-star this time on the practice mode because somebody mentioned like no way Mr. Sinister can take that fight when it comes to Node 42 with Spider Woman. I'm like, how could he not? This guy literally could cheese Spider Woman, and you'll see why in this fight. Like, a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to Mr. Sinister is like that people think that when it comes to his regeneration that it's modified. It is absolutely not modified. I know people have said that. His ability, if you look at his abilities, his regeneration rate cannot be reduced. So when you look at and you can see I'm really playing as bad as it gets. I'm pretty much gonna be just throwing heavy attack here. Once I think I throw a relic one fight in this time, but I'm just gonna play as bad as it gets. Okay, and all this debuff to Mr. Sinister is just regen. And again, when it comes to his abilities, okay, when it comes to his regeneration rate, it cannot be reduced. It's not modified. It cannot be reduced. So that's why it's just free healing when he fights Spider Woman. And keep in mind, I was gonna spoiler alert. I was gonna make a video. I would have rather made that video than this. But Kabam's biggest mistake. Okay, and based on this video, I think you already know who it is. Okay, there's a reason why Kabam has not fixed his science regen when it comes to Mr. Sinister. Keep in mind, I have 2 science regen right now, and since he's max sig, I'm supposed to get an extra 40% regen. Okay, so as you can see here, I have 2 science regen and it's not working. So you're basically looking at the nerf version of Mr. Sinister. Not to mention, they nerf his damage as well. So this there's a reason why they don't want to fix his science regen because of this, okay? Because his regeneration rate cannot be reduced. So everything, all the debuffs I'm getting is just free willpower. And you're gonna see how many hits I took on this fight. And keep in mind, I'm against a 7-star rank 4 Sig 200, okay? And I'm using a 6-star. This is, you know, 2 levels below a 7-star rank 4. And you can even make a case 3 levels below 7-star rank 4 as a 6-star. So look at that. 30 hits. I took 30 hits. And I finished with 100% health against the 7-star rank 4 Sig 200. Okay? This is with 0 synergies, 0 charges, okay, and 0 boost. Something else to note is, you see how, oh, I can't see my willpower because I'm at 100%. Come on, there you go. Yeah, come on. You see all that willpower? So I do believe when it comes to willpower, it will, it does affect when it comes to your health boost. I know before, I know a lot of people are upset about it, but before, like the health boost didn't affect your willpower, but I do think the health boost now, basically the higher your health is, the higher your willpower is. If you have health boost, that means it's just gonna be, you're gonna have higher willpower, I believe. I don't know if they, I'm pretty sure that's what they did. I'm sure people were upset about it in the past because that didn't happen. Like that, it didn't, health boost didn't affect willpower, but I do believe it does now. So if you are boosted in like Alliance War, that just means health boosted. That means just extra willpower for yourself. So that's what I think. Let me know if I'm wrong on that part. So as I mentioned, I finished with 100% health on this fight, and I'm just playing as bad as it gets, but just to show you, like, I just don't see how Mr. Sinister cannot solo Node 42. I mean, he just cheeses it because his regeneration rate cannot be reduced. Like I said, there's a reason why they don't want to fix his science regen when it comes to Mr. Sinister. So let's just move on. As you already seen, I already finished this fight with 100% health. And how many hits I took? Again, 30 hits. Okay, 100% health against a 7-star rank 4 versus a 6-star. So keep that in mind, okay? So let's talk about different fights that people think are too difficult, okay? Let's get away. I know this video that I made when it comes to Spider-Woman, it upset a lot of people. I don't really see why. Can you tell me why? Besides that you're a sore loser. If there any reason why besides that you're a sore loser, let me know. I'm curious. So which fight is this? Oh, I've already seen this one. So Dark Phoenix. I know some people are upset when it comes to Dark Phoenix. Do you think Dark Phoenix should be nerfed? Let me know. As you can see here, I'm gonna face Dark Phoenix. Keep in mind, I'm a 6-star going up against a 7-star rank 4 Dark Phoenix. Okay, I do believe this is obviously going to be Sig 200 as well. So keep in mind, I have 1 science regen, and that would have given me an extra 20% extra regen. But due to his science regen not working, it's basically nothing for him. Okay, so I went for a backtrap. I got pretty lucky here. So when it comes to Mr. Sinister, if you're wondering here on this fight why Phoenix doesn't trigger what do you call this, her immortality, is because, as you can see there, I have a concussion debuff. It reduces ability accuracy by 100%. You know who has this ability? Archangel as well, and Quake, and they don't even want to make Quake as a 6-star. Okay, and I do think when it comes to the 7-star mutant, whatever it called, box, whatever they call it, it's going to be Archangel. If Mr. Sinister is available as a 7-star, I know they don't want to fix the science regen, but still, okay, even if Mr. Sinister is available as a 7-star, I don't see why they cannot have Archangel as a 7-star, because Mr. Sinister is literally better in almost every possible way compared to Archangel. Okay, like he has concussion, he has an ability to reduce ability accuracy by 100%. You know, same thing with Archangel. But if the champion is poison immune or bleed immune, he cannot do that. Okay, so really, like, and he has ability to regen. Archangel doesn't. I mean, he has ability to shrug off debuffs. Archangel doesn't either. So, and he has higher damage. That's debatable. But yeah, of course, if they're bleed immune or poison immune, then obviously Mr. Sinister will have higher damage. So here you go. If you're wondering what happened there, let me again. It was kind of fast. So you see here, she doesn't trigger her immortality. I'm kind of surprised this video didn't get a lot of views, considering that Phoenix is one of the toughest defender. But let me know. Do you think she should be nerfed? Alright, let's go to the next video. And also, keep in mind, I've probably seen it. What a shocker. I finished with 100% health. Wow, that's a shocker. Okay. I don't understand. Like, people are so upset with Phoenix. I just finished with 100% health with Mr. Sinister. Okay. And this fight, you know, this is literally a cheese. I don't know. I don't like the word cheese, but you could definitely say this is cheese for Mr. Sinister. Like, I know some people want Yelena to be nerfed. You think she should be nerfed? Okay. Like, if you're using Mr. Sinister, I mean, I don't want to say 100%, but let's just say 99%. There's like 99% of the time you should be able to beat Yelena. Like, literally, this is like almost next to impossible to lose to Yelena using Mr. Sinister. I think people are just maybe upset. They don't people don't want Mr. Sinister because he's too broken. I mean, too balanced. They just want to use somebody else besides Mr. Sinister, and that's understandable. Like, duh, if you want to fight Yelena, well, duh, there you go, Mr. Sinister. Well, I don't understand why. Who else would you want to use? You want to use somebody else? I guess that's the only reason why. So let's go to the next one. Okay, so when it comes to surfing, I think a lot of people want surfing nerf. Do you think he should be nerfed? I'm curious as well. This is me fighting surfing using Mr. Sinister. I know people are gonna complain. This is like, oh, that's practice mode. That doesn't count. Okay, I've seen Mr. Sinister even post nerf taken surfing. Okay, I've seen it. You should definitely have seen Mr. Sinister pre nerf. Mr. Sinister pre nerf was the best counter to surfing. And then what happened? They nerfed Mr. Sinister because they were losing money, because they created all these mystic champions to counter surfing, and what happened? Mr. Sinister was the best counter, and then they had to nerf him. Okay, even post nerf Mr. Sinister, I've seen people solo surfing in Alliance War as a 7-star rank 4. As you can see, this is a 7-star rank 4 as well, and I'm only using a 6-star, so I'm punching up 2 levels. Somebody would even argue 3 levels. So something to note as well is you could see what happened. What happened here? Like, why didn't let's watch it again. God dang it. Oh yeah. So what happened here? Why didn't what's his name? Surfin trigger his immortality? So, like I mentioned before, Mr. Sinister he can reduce ability accuracy by 100%. So that's why you see this. Okay. So that's why you saw this. Come on, come on. But when it comes to Surfin's ability, his ability, Awaken ability, he has 125% chance. Increase ability, accuracy, something like that. So, there's a 25% chance that Mr. Surfin will still be alive after this when it comes to Mr. Sinister Special 3. Just keep that in mind. Obviously, this time, the 75%, do the math, most of the time, he's going to be KO. So, do you think Mr. Surfin should be nerfed? Let me know. Who else? I think this is going to be the last fight. This is going. No, this is not the last fight. Oh, no, this. Yeah, so when it comes to Nikuro Munaru, it's funny that this is like my most views or second most views when it comes to fighting the hardest defender. I know Trappy mentioned that she should be nerfed, but I just don't think she's a tough defender. I know. Let me know. Should she be nerfed? I think this is like my first time I ever fought her ever in this game, and I this was like super easy. Like, uh, I don't even know. This is like what the heck. So let me know. Should she be nerfed when it comes to Nikoro Munaru? I like to know. Okay, so who else? I think so. And funny thing is, when it comes to Nikoro Munaru fight, I got so many views from that. I don't even think she's a tough defender. I do think Thanos is a harder defender. Yet somehow, I got less views from this video. I'm not sure why. I mean, when it comes to like Kabam, whatever it's called, he's 5 out of 5 defender. So you can assume he's gonna be a tough defender, obviously, right? Do you think he should be nerfed or not when it comes to Thanos? I think he's a tough defender. I really think he is. But should he be nerfed? I don't think so because he is a 5 out of 5 defender, so he should be a tough defender, right? So I don't see why he should be nerfed. And I think this is the last video when it comes to what's his name? High Evolutionary. See, he's also a 5 out of 5 defender. Okay, so don't you think he? So should he be nerfed? I just if they're 5 out of 5 defender, they should be a top defender. It just makes sense, right? So I don't think he should be nerfed either. You know, I know people complaining about Surfing being too difficult, but he is a 5 out of 5 defender. So I know, no, he's not a 5 out of 5 defender. He's like 10 out of 5. So, uh, yeah, I guess let's should Sharpen be nerfed. Let me know. But when it comes to High Evolutionary, should he be nerfed? I don't think he's a tough defender either. And you're gonna see me here on this fight. I'm going to finish with 100% health against a 7-star rank 4, and people are gonna say, "Oh, that's practice mode, whatever." Okay, I mean, I'm using a 6-star versus 7-star rank 4. What else do you want? Okay, and that's it. Thank you.